Hey Sarah, have you ever watched those what I spend in a day mom videos on TikTok? And by the end of it, you feel like you need to call your bank and apologize? Because these videos always start so casually. Come with me for a realistic day of spending as a mom of two. And then the first clip of her is pulling into a Starbucks at 7:42 in the morning, like it's a legally required checkpoint. She's like, first things first, I had to get my Starbucks. Had to. Not wanted. She had to. Like if she drove by a Starbucks without stopping, her car would just stop midway and a Starbucks barista would just magically appear saying, "Ma'am, you forgot to do something. You know the rules." And what really gets me is that all of these moms, honestly, all say, it's a non-negotiable. My daily coffee, guys, is a non-negotiable. I don't care if my bank account has minus $3,500. Starbucks is a must. Which is a funny phrase to use for a $10 drink that tastes like melted birthday cake and regret. Now imagine saying that for anything else. Let's apply this to a different analogy. Of course my mortgage is negotiable, Jessica. My child's pediatrician appointment? We'll see. I gotta see where my Pilates schedule is. But this grande white chocolate mocha with an extra shot of espresso with cold foam and a cake pop, which is a must, that is the foundation of our family. Now the craziest part is, Starbucks is almost never included in their daily budget. And what I mean by that is, it's almost treated like oxygen. The video can be titled, "What I Spend in a Day," but Starbucks, it doesn't count. She'll be like, okay, so I just grabbed my coffee and a little breakfast sandwich. Only $18. $18? Before 8 a.m.? And just somehow, the kids always need to get something from Starbucks. Because now the toddler needs her daily cake pop. She will be just as happy eating her banana or a snack you packed from home, which I'll get to the snack part later. But in every single one of these videos, their child is always starting the morning with the pink strawberry. It's not even strawberry. No, I think it's birthday cake. I think that's what the flavor is. The pink one. Oh, and they can't forget the fancy looking bottled water that they have to get from Starbucks. That somehow costs $5. And we're somehow only 5 minutes into the day and already spent $26. And you know what the real kicker is? The mom always has to say, "Oh, that's not bad at all." And me saying all of this, let's just shove that away to the side for a sec. I am not saying you should not get Starbucks. Now, I'm not gonna get to the whole drama and controversy surrounding Starbucks. Let's just start, just clean slate, to Starbucks in general or coffee in general from a local cafe. I'm not saying you shouldn't spend money on that. I mean, I do it too. I buy outside coffee. Sometimes yes, I want a Frappuccino, okay? But is it realistic for me to get a $9 coffee every single day? No. And I feel like these TikTok moms just have normalized this coffee spending. Like, it boggles my mind. These people have $1,000 espresso or coffee machines back at home. I guarantee you that they have one. Like, what are they doing with those? Are they just, you know what? They probably are props. I shouldn't give them too much credit. It's probably just props that they bought just so they can have an in-home coffee shot when needed. Then, without fail, of course, we have to go to Target. And I briefly talked about this in my previous video, how Starbucks and Target have just become personalities at this point. But I'm telling you, it's like a religious ritual now. Because apparently, every TikTok mom has 3 sacred pillars that they must uphold every single day. Starbucks, Target, and a third place when she says, I wasn't planning on buying something today, which is always Target again. And the initial reason for going to Target is always small. I just needed diapers and toilet paper. And yeah, that makes total sense. And then the next shot, diapers, wipes, check, seasonal throw pillows, a candle coat cozy vanilla laundry hug, 7 snack cups, matching pajamas, A beige wooden toy that costs $39 and teaches your child the concept of circles. Oh, and this next item is really important. A decorative basket to hold the other decorative baskets back at home. And I'm not saying I don't get it. I get it. I love just going to Home Goods and staring at decorations. I'm not joking. And yeah, Jen, back in the day, that Jen was not very kind to her credit card. Yeah, I loved, and yes, I still love shopping. Literal exact scenario. I would walk into Home Goods with my mom with the intent of just buying one shower curtain that we needed. And thinking back on a lot of those trips, we probably walked out of that store spending well over $200. Did we have the means to spend that much? No, we were already struggling, but we bought it because it was pretty and we wanted it. And yes, did we learn our lesson? Absolutely. And do I still have some of these tendencies, when we go out to Target or Walmart, if I see like a cute thing, I want to buy it? Of course, I'm human. I'm not a robot. But the person I am now, especially with Susu's help, I've learned a lot of discipline, being very responsible with my spending. But let's reel it back. Sorry, I got off to a little bit of tangent there, but I felt like that did relate to the topic we are talking about today. And now, let's hit the supermarket with these mamas. Oh, and not for groceries, for snacks. And this is how I want to tie in my comment saying why they friggin' getting a K-pop every single time they go to Starbucks, or why are they buying snacks from all these other random places when they clearly have snacks at home. All these mamas, when they go grocery shopping, they get tons and tons of snacks, and those few snacks that they grab almost comes out to like $100 worth of snacks. And I'm not judging any of these parents by buying their kids snacks. I buy snacks for Yuna. Snacks are very important to a toddler. I learned that the hard way. But in these videos, these snacks are treated as like a full-time department type of thing. The kids have car snacks, stroller snacks, Target snacks, I don't know, emotional support snacks, backup snacks, backup snacks, organic snacks. Oh, snacks because this just came out and look, the box looked pretty. And I understand, as a toddler mom now, me giving Yuna one snack really does calm her down, before going into a full-blown tantrum in a long car ride. But at a certain point, these TikTok moms, it's just overconsumption. Then somehow, even after spending breakfast at Starbucks, probably getting a bunch of snacks at the Starbucks in Target too. It's time for lunch. And you would think, at least for lunch, they would go home after they do all their shopping to cook at home, right? Oh no, because apparently cooking lunch at home is illegal to these people. I swear, there's countless videos where all these influencer moms are saying, oh no, so we had such a busy morning, so we just grabbed Chick-fil-A for lunch. You went to Starbucks and Target, maybe Whole Foods on the side. That's not a busy morning. That's just a long side quest. And I feel like I always have to add in these sections where I say, I'm not against people getting takeout. Of course we get takeout in this family. But these videos will have takeout for lunch, then a quick dinner pickup, and then a little treat after dinner because we deserved it. But you shouldn't be getting takeout in the first place because you already bought $500 worth of groceries you said you'll cook at home. I don't know. I think I'm really passionate about this topic today because I was once that person back in the day. And I feel like I'm watching myself and I'm getting mad at my past self. Another side tangent. Before Yuna, okay, Susu and I used to get takeout 3 times a day without even batting an eye. And we thought that was okay with our spending. Lo and behold, we had nothing saved up, rightfully so. And girl, we were in New Jersey, New York City. Do you realize how expensive it is up there? We've learned so much from our early on experience when we were in our 20s. It was bad. But now we obviously cook more. We are way more responsible, with our finances. I feel like, there's still more learning to be done. I mean, I don't think there's a real ceiling to this. I mean, you will learn something new every single day about how to maintain your finances. And we all know social media is fake, right? Like, a lot of these moms are lying. But if they're not, and they're actually spending this much money on random crap, you have no idea how quickly you go into debt. Like, there's nothing in your savings. And especially when you have children that you have to take care of and prioritize. That's the insane part to me. And the biggest problem out of all of this, social media keeps turning normal life into a shopping list. Bad morning? Go get you some Starbucks, girl. You deserved it. Bored kids? Go buy them some snacks. Messy house? Buy all the decorative bins. Hard day? Just go get takeout. Feeling overwhelmed? Go to Target. It makes spending feel like self-care. And sometimes it is. I mean, yeah, even when I'm feeling down sometimes, do I online shop? Of course. And I'm not saying like these are truly, malicious or bad. Yeah, sometimes you're exhausted and you don't want to cook. Of course, just go get takeout. It's fine. But sometimes you need to ground yourself and really think, oh, should I be spending this? Is this smart? Because these videos don't just show spending. They create this pressure that a good mom is always providing an experience, a drink experience, a snack experience, a Target experience, a drive-through experience. But kids don't need every day to be a content-friendly adventure so that you can put it up on social media. Sometimes kids just need a sandwich from home, a nice nap, and a parent who isn't fighting financially for their life because TikTok told them Starbucks is a non-negotiable. Ooh, passionate topic today for me. Like I said, it just feels like I'm looking back at my past self and just getting mad at her, We have already visited this content creator, and I think this is the perfect video to react to. So this was uploaded back in 2023, but to be honest, nothing much has changed. So it's how I spend as a Som with no budget. She has no budget, ladies. Okay, let's watch.
Much I spend in a day being a stay-at-home mom with no budget in New York City. Paying off for my breakfast for me and my toddler, this was a total of $42. Crazy, I know.
$42 for breakfast already. Oh, and this is before Starbucks. That breakfast bagel is not a purchase from Starbucks. That's from a different cafe, and now they're going to Starbucks.
Starbucks drink, $9.42. Then I had to go to Whole Foods and get this kid some snacks. Surprisingly, this was very cheap. Scratch that. I'm not gonna say very cheap because we all have a different perception of money. $16.52. And as we were walking, we also passed by a toy store. Bought her this car, this clock, of course, for some numbers, some balls because we don't have 100 more at home. And I thought this was cool. We could learn some shapes at $92 at the toy store.
$92 at the toy store. And yes, we heard the Starbucks, the snacks at the grocery store, yada, yada, yada. And an extra $92 for toys. Don't come at me, Jessica. I'm not saying, I have never said don't get your kids toys. I buy Yuna toys here and there like all the time, but I don't know. Again, I'm just assuming this mama always just frames it as she buys or spends this much money almost every single day, and if I bought Yuna, if I got Yuna new toys Monday, like the first day of the month, I'm not getting her any more toys until maybe, I don't know, like a next big event or like a couple weeks after. Like, I'm not buying her toys constantly. That also just adds up at home too. Like, there's toys just stuffed in the corner that she never touches anymore.
Finally, something free. She is running to the enjoyment of a free item. The park. So when you thought it was over, we needed some gas. Don't worry, the price of gas didn't go down. So we spent a nice $47.69. I picked up some Taco Bell for dinner. This shit was $52. If you think I couldn't get any worse, after the kids go to bed, we need to make something fun. Nightly activity was only $10, making our daily total of, I'd say I'd rather not.
$52 at Taco Bell, and this was almost 3 years. Oh, exactly 3 years ago, actually. That price probably skyrocketed to closer to 60. Oh my goodness. And we also know this mom did get caught for lying too, but I don't think she necessarily lies about how much she spends. She mostly, we catch her in her lies when she's like, oh, this is what I spend in a day, but all the receipts are all from different days of the week. But the actual money spent is still real, I think. Even here in this still, why the flowers? We'll just make that another edition. Every single TikTok mom needs to have a floral arrangement in her house at all times. This is fresh. This was just uploaded 20 hours ago of the time I'm filming this video right now. So let's see if anything changed from that 3-year gap. And I understand we previously watched another recent upload that she did of how much I spend in a day, but let's see, because this is like a couple of months after.
With no budget. You know, it's funny, I told myself I wasn't going to spend any money today. I've been dying for a Cove soda. They're probably my favorite zero sugar probiotic drink.
This is super random. This is just me nitpicking. I never almost buy just single can sodas, like individual cans at markets. I feel like that's such a waste of money where you get a better value when you just buy from the boxed pack. You guys let me know in the comments.
Cut out sugary drinks, so this one was a must. Like I said, I wasn't trying to spend any money today. Clearly that did not work out because we ended up spending $75.77.
I did not see any essentials that she bought from this Target trip. And nitpicking one more time, and I okay, the commenter that commented saying you don't like buying, already pre-cut fruits. Me too, girl. I think you get such a better value just buying the actual fruit itself and cutting it at home. But yes, I realize in a house full of kids, it's tough to just make time, especially, I don't know, if you're cutting like a watermelon, right? Because it's summer season right now. Like, I love watermelon, but as much as I want to get the pre-cut ones, I just end up buying the watermelon and cutting it at home myself. And she just picked up a bunch of little, I guess like those snack boxes. I personally wouldn't buy that for Yuna. I think it's a waste of money, but you guys let me know in the comments.
In Target. Granted, I kind of only bought food. Next stop was Barnes & Noble, where we spent $38.95. Somehow we ran out of gas the day I said,
I do love books and Barnes & Noble, so sure.
Said no spending. And gas isn't cheap, so we spent
Somehow we ran out of gas just at this moment when I was planning on filming this video.
And I ran home to finally drink my Cove soda. And I came out with this miraculous idea. I should go plant some trees. And the total was $110.52. Tomorrow I'll try again to spend $0. Ooh, wish me luck.
I just want to point out one thing because we know she's been called out for lying. Outfit. She's wearing jeans right here, right? She just got back home from Target. She's wearing jeans. And then she just so happened she wanted to go to Lowe's to get trees to plant outside in her new garden. I do believe they recently moved to a bigger house. So, yeah, you go, girl. If you want to plant trees or do something outside your home, yeah, you do you. And look in this still. She's wearing these gray leggings. Now, can we assume she went back home, changed, and came back out to Lowe's? Sure. And then you're telling me you came back home, you changed back into your jeans to plant all these trees outside. Small nitpicky thing, but you know, I always like to pick out these things when influencers are clearly lying about timestamps or doing something all in the same day. And sure, if you want to argue, maybe that was one of her favorite leggings and she didn't want to get it dirty while she was gardening, so she changed back into her jeans. Sure, there's so many possibilities. And the tone of all this is, I didn't want to spend money today. I didn't think about spending money today. Oh, but I just got the urge to get some trees and plant it outside in our garden. Then why even say, oh, I didn't want to spend money today, but I'm going to go do this anyway? Another creator, what I spent in a day as a 26-year-old stay-at-home mom. Okay, so I actually had to mute the audio for this short, guys, because it was using copyrighted music, but she's basically ordering her Starbucks drink and explaining to us that they have a jam-packed day of Starbucks, Target, Panda Express. Oh my god! So this is, I didn't watch this video beforehand of before filming this video. Like clockwork, these people are just copying other people. Where are the personalities? Seriously, we're gonna go to Starbucks, then we're gonna go to Panda Express, then we're gonna go to Target. I can't anymore. I mean, now at this point, it's just funny. Now here she is explaining that her husband is out golfing on a Saturday, so that's why they have this jam-packed day. Oh, and our lovely husband went to go golf on a Saturday and left us at home. I'm sorry. I'll keep watching. And that she's gonna have a self-care day. Oh, yes. Self-care day. Of course. Yes. You do deserve a self-care day. Okay. I want you to leave a comment, okay? Find 3 other creators. Just 3. Same scenario, okay? I want you to hunt down 3 different creators that get a grande whatever drink plus a pink K-pop for their toddler. Wow. It's just, wow. It's scary what social media is turning like all these influencers into. Wow. I mean, I guess that's relatable. I find snacks everywhere on our card floor now. Pumpkin decor. Okay, when was this filmed? Okay, this was filmed on September 2024. So fall season, of course, you gotta get the pumpkin. $100 at Target, and they were standing right. Those were American Girl dolls, right? I didn't know they were at Target. Correct me if I'm wrong if they are not American Girl dolls and they're a different brand, but a lot of you pointed out in the comments in my previous video that that's not just a casual gift or a casual spending for a average mama, because why are they so expensive? Oh my goodness. I didn't realize American Girl dolls were that expensive. Hopefully they didn't get one, and the $100 were just from, her pumpkins, snacks. I didn't really see a lot of grocery ingredients aside from the 1 pack of ground beef, and I guess they're making hamburgers, but nothing crazy.
Okay, last stop of the day will be Hobby Lobby, no TJ Maxx. My husband took the kids home, so I'll make this short and sweet. Literally the dumbest effing thing I've ever seen. It was a mom, her teenage daughter, and like an 8 or 10-year-old son. They all 3 paid separately. And then the son paid in cash $100 bill.
So then the lady had to go get more money from another lady at another register. Just took me literally like 30 minutes to check out.
It took you 30 minutes to check out, honey. Oh my God. I feel so bad for you. You shouldn't have. You don't deserve that. Now go somewhere else, honey. You deserve another Starbucks. What the heck, girl? Oh my goodness. All these influencers complain about. And then I can't listen to her anymore. $173 for the day. Now, I feel like she spent more. I think she's maybe lying a little bit in the video. I could be very wrong, but still, I'm at a loss for words how these influencer mamas spend their time and day and, just overconsumption to the max. It's just, wow, it's insane. To recap, I'm gonna say this very clearly because I'm sure I'm gonna have some troll comments saying, Jen, why are you hating on these mamas? Like, how can you say that? Blah, blah, blah. I am not hating on these moms. I do not think these moms are bad people and, have malicious intent. Hopefully. Because I'm sure these moms too, they saw tons of different TikToks and they got inspired or they just got, they deep dived into it and they're just trapped in this Starbucks and Target thing. I'm telling you, social media, TikTok especially now, it's just shop, 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 shop. You need this, you need that. If you don't have this, oh my God, you're a bad parent. What? So my takeaway, try. Just because I get sucked into it too sometimes, but just try your very best. Don't get sucked into this type of spending habits, guys. I would not want to see another past Jen out there doing all of this. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's social media in a nutshell, I guess. Just moms are going to Starbucks and getting $7 coffees every single day. That's enough TikTok for me. Thanks for attending my TED Talk, guys. If you like videos like this, I was a little more passionate about this topic today. But if you like that, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.